Hey runners, Coach Elizabeth here. Today I'm talking about the best vitamins and minerals for runners. Unfortunately, a lot of us are nutrient deficient. So I'm going to cover the 10 top ones that you need to know and make sure you're including in your diet on a daily basis. All right, so before we dive in today, I want to talk about the importance of actually having your blood tested before you start supplementing for different vitamins and minerals. That's really the only way you'll know if you're having these deficiencies. So we've partnered with a company called Untitled Chapter. I've been using them for years. I love them. You can go check them out online. They're a blood testing service designed for athletes. All the information you have is there. Go take a look. Probably the most asked question I receive, aside from what diet should I be on to be a better runner, is what kinds of vitamins and minerals do I need? Should I be taking supplements? How do I know if I'm deficient in certain nutrients? So today we're going to talk about the top 10 vitamins and minerals that you need, kind of what they do for your body, and some of the best food sources to get them. So grab a pencil, pen, jot stuff down. We're gonna be talking about these vitamins and minerals. All right, runners, let's dive into these nutrients. So grab a pencil or a pen and be ready to jot some of these down. The number one deficiency that I see in runners is iron, especially female runners and plant-based runners. Iron is essential. It brings oxygen to your muscles. It helps reduce fatigue. It helps bring energy metabolism, immune function. It helps with certain brain processes. So if you aren't getting my point, iron is essential. And you'll know, I can always tell when I'm low in iron. It's something I've tested before with Untitled Chapter. I'm consistently low, so I know that I have to supplement and really pay attention to my diet. Some good foods to help: spirulina, lentils, those are both plant-based sources. You can do grass-fed beef, liver, which is gross, but I eat it anyway because I know I need it, and raisins. So those are just a couple ideas. You can always go online to find more iron-rich foods. The next one up, we have magnesium. So magnesium is essential for muscle function, it speeds up recovery, and it helps reduce fatigue. Some of the best sources are cooked spinach and Swiss chard. Pumpkin seeds are really good, cacao, and black beans. The next two are kind of a combo. I like to put them together to help you remember. It's calcium and vitamin D. Another one that I am deficient in. I don't do dairy, or dairy and I don't like each other. So it's something you want to pay attention to, especially if you're not eating dairy or if you live in a place that doesn't get a lot of sunshine. Luckily today, beautiful day in San Francisco, so we're getting some sun while we're filming. So vitamin D and calcium, aside from bone health, which is important to help prevent injuries, things like stress fractures, it's required for muscle activation, nerve stimulation, and it even boosts your immune system. So you want to make sure that you're getting that calcium and vitamin D. The sources: sunlight, obviously, fish like mackerel, sardines with the bones in. I promise you can't taste them. Yogurt, kefir, almonds, all of those are definitely some sources you want to make sure are in your diet. All right, next up, we have the B vitamins. This is kind of a big classification, but something that plant-based runners, you want to be looking at B12. Make sure you're not deficient in that. But I like to group them all together because they're important and they're friends. So you want to make sure that you're getting all of the B vitamins. B vitamins especially are there for energy, and they help repair your damaged muscle cells. So some sources, you have the wild salmon, beef liver again, I know I'm going to sound like a broken record, leafy greens, wheat germ, nutritional yeast, nuts, flaxseed. Grab some of those and we'll go on to the next 5. So next we have potassium and sodium. If you've watched any of my videos on hydration and electrolytes, you know that these two work together and you know that they are important to keep you hydrated. So they work kind of in conjunction to balance fluid levels. They help regulate your heartbeat. They help with muscle contraction and enzyme production, that ATP, that energy that you're needing there. So potassium and sodium, a lot of runners are actually deficient in sodium, even though the majority of the population gets a good bit in their diet. runners can sweat a lot of that out. So you want to make sure that if you're not using sea salt in some of your food, that you're getting it either through sea vegetables or in the actual foods that you're eating or adding it to it. So some potassium-rich foods, you've got white beans, lima beans, avocado, sweet potato, all of those good ones that I recommend on a pretty regular basis. Next, we have zinc. So this is incredible for building a healthy immune system. It helps with protein synthesis, it helps with healing muscle tears, regulating your kind of plasma testosterone, which helps with energy and muscle building. So some good sources, we have pumpkin seeds, we have chickpeas, and cacao powder. One that I love to add to my smoothie to make that chocolate-rich post-workout smoothie is cacao powder. So throw that in there and even throw some pumpkin seeds in for that added boost. Next, we have selenium, important for immune function, protecting your cells from degeneration, and maintaining thyroid function, which if you're overtraining or even training a lot, thyroid function can go down. So you want to make sure that you've got that selenium in there. 2 Brazil nuts a day kind of fulfills your daily requirement, but if you're deficient, you want to get Brazil nuts, chia seeds, and just make sure that you're maintaining those levels, especially for men. Selenium is great to help protect against prostate cancer. Not exactly what we're talking about today, but if that encourages you to eat those Brazil nuts, all the better. All right, last we have vitamin E. So vitamin E helps with lowering inflammation and kind of boosting your recovery. Something about vitamin E and vitamin C though that I want to make sure to point out, you don't want to be consuming large amounts, so you don't want to be supplementing with your vitamin C or vitamin E either immediately during your workout or immediately after, because that can get in the way of kind of those training adaptations. So make sure that you're having it away from your training. Foods that are high in vitamin E, you have sunflower seeds, you have almonds, butternut squash, mangoes. One of my favorite treats is some sunflower seed butter, either with like a banana or on toast. Sunflower seed butter is super sweet. So there you go. We have our top 10 nutrients. And now that you kind of know what they are, I have a little trick for you. It's something that I like to use when I'm kind of trying to teach athletes about all of the vitamins and minerals. So instead of looking at your plate as kind of a, what proteins, carbohydrates, and fats I have on there, I like to use it as a vitamin and mineral checklist. So when you're looking at it, you want to say, okay, what nutrients did I get today in this meal? Breakfast, for example. If you're having kind of some eggs and spinach and avocado, maybe throw some flaxseed on there. Instead of looking at it as just protein and fats, you can say I got my choline in for the day, I got some vitamin B, some vitamin C in there, some selenium, vitamin E. So you can just kind of check those boxes and know that you're getting all of those throughout the day and through your meals. All right, go try to take a look at your diet. The best way to make sure that you're hitting those markers is a whole food, real food diet, staying away from those packaged processed foods, but then also go have your blood tested. I don't want you to go out and have to spend money on supplements that you don't need. Knowledge is power. Test, don't guess. They're your kind of key phrases to remember. And if you have nutrient deficiencies, you can make sure that you're getting those foods and possibly supplements to make sure that you are a strong and healthy runner and you can keep going and PR at your next race. It's a beautiful sunny day in San Francisco. I'm quite excited to film with my ladies today. We are covering vitamins and minerals, probiotics. So if you liked this video today, be sure and click the like button. Leave us a comment. Let me know what vitamin and mineral deficiencies you have if you've used Inside Tracker. And be sure to subscribe to our channel so that you get all of these videos when they come out and you're the first to know. All right, check you guys in the next video.